What's up, guys? This is Steven, and we're working on Lien Air again. As you can see, this is a different level. Um, I tried making a video, or a short video and then a longer video, working on this different level a couple days ago, and it just really did not go well. And there were a couple of things that I was just kind of like having to tinker with for a while, and I just really couldn't get it to look good. And then I did some work on it without making a video, and kind of finally found some solutions to the to like getting a better snow texture for the majority of the slopes. And there's an issue with the water causing problems when you're actually running the game, whereas it doesn't cause problems in the editor, so that's confusing as well and wasted a lot of time. I also got a bit back into post-processing, so you can see like some film grain, some bloom, and then the vignette effect around the edges of the screen, and some chromatic aberration. And I think it probably is a good idea for me to use most of this stuff on my game, because I'm not fully like a full 3D artist. Like I sculpt these runs and these mountains here, but like these mountains in the background are from free packages or things that I found that I can use commercially in my games. Um, so the artwork in the game isn't going to match modern gaming really, but I'm kind of okay with that because I like games that actually look like a video game and don't look like real life. Um, but I think the post processing will help bring a more modern look to my game. I'm not too sure about the film grain though. I was kind of I was liking it last night. It kind of just makes everything look more believable. Um, or it kind of blends everything together, but now it's like I looked at some pictures that I had posted on a Discord chat of before I put the post processing on, and it's like, man, that looks good too. That looks so clear. Um, I think what I'll probably end up doing in the end is having like a little bit of post processing on the game to kind of make it pop, and then beyond that, I'll have you be able to like unlock certain ski goggles, and maybe use like the 6 through 9 keys, or like the D-pad on the game controller to select what goggles you want to use. Because in real life, you try to snowboard and you're just blinded. It's like so bright because the sun's reflecting on the snow, so you have to wear some kind of goggles. And then you buy a pair and you're like, oh, this might look cool. And then you try it and you're like, oh, everything's brown or everything's red when I snowboard. So maybe, making some cool post processing volumes, and have those as the goggles that you unlock, and you choose between them. And it's like, if you get tired of them, you either have to, unlock more, or like switch to the other ones that you have. Um, but yeah, so that's what's going on here. I think I will work on this level for a bit, even though it's kind of overwhelming. Like, I see so many things that need work, but I mean, it's a good solid level in the game. It should be really fun. It's kind of like a fun in the sun, like spring skiing level, where the snow is kind of melting off of everything except the main runs. Um, and yeah, so I got my Venom drink here. So you can see it's another mango. Um, and I'm gonna pour it into this crab. You'll see. I have to take pills because in America, if you don't take pills, the people around you in your life will complain that you're not taking pills. And they'll take you to a doctor that will give you pills, and then you take the pills, and then everybody stops complaining. And that's America. You have no choice. Alright, so, here's the crab. It looks just like the crab off of, is this backwards? I think it might be backwards. It looks like the crab off of Banjo-Kazooie. See its smiley face? It's that thing that you fight on Treasure Trove Cove. Snippet? Snipper? I think it's Snippet. I think it's pretty funny though. My sister got it for me while she was in Orlando. So, let's see how much this thing can fit. Watch me just spill it everywhere. This thing is big. So there we have it. A crab with a whole bunch of caffeine in it. Okay, the straw faces towards you so everyone sees who's standing across from you that you're drinking out of a crab. That's funny. Let's put the rest in. Get rid of some clutter on the desk. I don't have the bird out right now because the parakeet is out, and I usually like to close the cage to the parakeet's cage, or close the door to the parakeet's cage so that the cockatiel doesn't go in the parakeet's cage. Because if it does, then it'll start eating the wrong size food, and possibly will start to think that it's a nest that it can lay eggs in, and then it becomes territorial, and then they fight. So the cockatiel's in the cage, and then the parakeet doesn't really like people, so it's not gonna like fly over here and check out what we're doing. That would be nice, maybe someday. Maybe if I get some more millet, slowly like lure it over here, but I highly doubt it. It's just those parakeets are so small, they're just like skittish animals that, you know, it's very hard to bond with them. But if you're able to do that, that's pretty impressive. Congrats to you. Okay. All right. So first thing, film grain. I want to see it off. Chromatic aberration. I want to see it off. Vignette. I want to see it off. I mean, yeah, I like it without this stuff off, because look at how cool this is. Okay, so let's get started. This snow texture is so good. Finally have a good one that like I can't tell when there's rough terrain. There we go. That's clear to me. That's very clear. Let's bump it up to 2 just because I know this these slopes are just really bumpy for some reason. This is an easy win. Obviously, we don't want that dip right there to just send people off the edge. So... Okay, so a little bit, I don't think it's the bloom. I think it's the actual directional light that's blooming this so hard. It's debatable. I mean, I do want it really well lit, but like, it's always a struggle. Whoa. Oh, it's been disabled. Interesting. It's from such a different angle. That it just gives me completely different information. So maybe that, turn that down, and then turn the lighting on. And then turn the lighting up. No, so that's gonna bloom it harder. No. guess I'll just turn the bloom off for now. Okay, it's like, how do we keep this to stop? Or how do we get this to stop blinding us? There, that's perfect. So that looks good back there. Is it the angle of the... We could do that. It's a tough one, guys. It may just be such a bright mountain that... We do want to see a lot, and we want to see it clearly. So let's keep the environment light brighter than the directional light. That's so tricky. Oh, there's also that freaking color grading. I forgot about the color grading. Color grading is awesome. Although it is making that look purple instead of blue. Higher contrast is so cool, but then it's like, it's just hard to see. But you'd also don't want it like washed out, you know? No, we want a little more contrast than that. Try 10. I haven't done noise in a while. I haven't tried those. I don't know. The thing I love about making this game is you constantly find little spots to make like shortcuts or I'm just completely messing up everything right now. Oh, that looks so good. I'm so glad that finally worked out. Look at that. Yeah, when you finally find that good texture you've been looking for, it's a very good day. Maybe let's put kind of like a rock formation over there. Maybe over here too. Okay. What kind of rock do we want? Maybe this type? That's so cool. Like once you get like multicolored with it, it really starts to look pretty incredible. Not sure I'm digging the bare spot. Maybe it needs to be rock. Yes? Oh, thank you. I'm not sure about all that. Uh. Whoa. Fun times, bro. Going straight down. It's way too much of a ramp. Yay, progress. Let's save. Where's my crab? I need my crab. And the truth is revealed. Actually, I want this to go down, if anything. Ooh, this is going to be fun to paint right here. Let's bring that back down to 4. That needs cut away some. Sorry, just had a random thought. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I think I remember this needs some some snow over here. Oh, that's not snow. That's snow. Let's put some gold right here. That's what we're gonna call that. What about this? Which one's this one? Oh. That looks really good right there. Maybe use this for here. Wow. That's so cool. It's looking pretty rich right there. Man, I never thought I'd be doing this. This is really cool. This is really fun. Let's give it a little more powder. Hmm. It kind of looked better like that. Okay, we're at 45 minutes. I'm gonna chop this corner out. Let's do two. It's better. that rock could do with some a higher height map. There we go. So that's good right there. Which one is which one? Let's do this. This. I feel like we could go higher with that height map. Yep. Nope. I think that just needs to be a bit darker. Sure. It's not that. Not necessarily that. Yes, this. Cool. That right there looks photorealistic, in my opinion. From the right distance. Looks crazy. Wow, we've hit an hour, it looks like. I haven't drank much of my crab. And I haven't spoken much. But that's just because there's so much to do on this map, and I was rather enjoying the rock painting and stuff. It's pretty sweet. We're up to 3. I want this as kind of like a valley-ish deal. It's a cool little dip. Maybe dip this down here. Speaking of dip, I need to try that package dip, the penguin. See if I can convert that into kind of a platforming controller. Or like character controller for a platforming game. Because I do eventually want to do that. I do want to do kind of like a Banjo-Kazooie game, or kind of like Donkey Kong 64, and I feel like it won't be hard to make a game better than Donkey Kong 64, because the characters in that one are kind of slow and unexciting. The gameplay isn't what bothers me about that game. It's that compared to like Super Mario 64, the characters just aren't really doing anything that cool. Banjo-Kazooie was good because, I mean, the bird can fly. And glide, and you can only glide as Tiny Kong in Donkey Kong 64. So the other characters are just kind of dipped. Or, not dipped, but... yeah, let's use that as a new term. The characters are dipped, meaning they're, like, stooped lower than what they could be. Or they're just lame. I want to raise this up, put some rocks right here. Golden Forest. That should make this a little bit better. Anything that's like too steep can really throw off your texture tiling. That's cool. It's like a little bobsled run almost. That's still too high. That's crazy. I would call that a shoot. Wow, look at the view. This one should have some pretty dizzying views in it by the time it's done. There's also kind of like a jungle-ish, like maybe like Chilean mountain feel to this one. Mainly because of this texture and the blend of like moss and rock and stuff. Oof, look how harsh that is down there. And then this is just way too flat right here. Anything that's really flat, you kind of have to break up with some mounds. Yeah, that'll be cool. Let's put some moguls to like throw them off. That was kind of pointless. Sculpted it up just to get it knocked back down. That'll be cool. You hop up here, take a little lean to the right, hippity hop down. Oof. And you're gonna get some air off that, man. Part of this can be a rock wall. It's the last level, guys. It's gotta be hard. Okay, that's really hard to get just right. Yeah. Let's get it on 4. need to chop this out a little bit right here. Uh, well, no, actually, it's not just a random wall. Tiny bit rough, tiny bit rough. Powder time. Smooth, smooth. Alright, guys, I think it's time to finally take a run. Let's go over here. These flags are all just way too big, man. Pretty good. Can't be that small. Actually, it is. So I think we still got the motion blur on. So let's see how that looks. I think I might remove Aqua's light at this point.
I never questioned your courage or me, your judgment, so you can holster a smoking gun. I never questioned your courage or me, your judgment, so you can holster a smoking gun. I never questioned status quo.
I forgot to turn the music down on this level, so we'll fix that. I know you can't hear me talk. The spot's too flat. I think we're finally gonna go down the other side. That's a pretty nice long run. And back to the top. Let's try another run. This is a better scoot value, much more realistic. You can't just get on the snowboard and fly. Might be able to put a little canyon here to split. This spot's too flat. Fun though, I'm really enjoying this, which is crazy because it's my own game. Those mounts were done. The length of this level is perfect. Probably increase the top speed a little bit. It is a video game after all.
I never questioned your courage only.
Alright guys, well thanks for watching. This is the Tahoe level called Dreamstar Resort on the PC game Lien Air, coming out hopefully later this year, but let's see how progress goes. I just want to make sure it's really good before it's released. There are 5 mountains, one of them boasting 111 slopes and trails. So, not meaning that there are 111 slopes from top to bottom. The way that ski resorts work is sometimes it'll be a few different slopes on the way down, and there's intersections and stuff like that. So this would be a slope here, this green one, and then it changes to another green one or a blue one. So you're choosing a few different paths to go down. But that's crazy. I felt like this level, you know, the slopes were going to be really short. But it feels pretty great, and yeah, this is coming along well. I might back up the project just to be safe, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.